Hi, this is called the Dutchman's puzzle, and I got this size from the Gourmet Quilter, and she's going to do it exactly the same as what I'm doing, so I've copied her. So, Dutchman's puzzle. You want background, and I've made, as you can see, I've done 4 different colours. If you look in the centre, there's a pinwheel. Get you on that. If you look in centre on the pinwheel, if you did all of them the same colour, that pinwheel would stand out more. And then you could either do it the same colour, you can use as many colours. If you do the inside 4 the same colours, it's entirely up to you. I've used 4 different colours. All the coloured ones, all the coloured fabrics I started off with a 5" by 5", but then you leave one side at 5" and you cut one side at 4½. So the coloured ones are 5" by 4½, and you'll have 2 of them, then 2 of each if you do it my way. The background colour is a 5 by 5 cut into 4, 2½ each. So you cut one in half, then you cut it in half again while it's still on the table and you haven't moved it. It makes 4. Then you do 2 of these for each, 4 of these, sorry, for each one. So that's that one. No, that's that one. So now we've got, and it's so easy, that's all there is basically. First thing you need to do is on the reverse of your background is draw a line, and then you do that to all of the background ones. And continue to do that till they're all done. Basically, take one of your colours, one of your background pieces, right sides together, and you sew from there to there or there to there. It's entirely up to you. And sew on the line. With the scissors, cut the back off. That's that one. And you put the other one that way, and you sew from there to there, or there to there. It's entirely up to you. It's best if you keep this edge straight. There you go. Cut the back off, leaving a 1/4" seam allowance. You can keep these. And that's what we're after there. Basically That's what we've got there. And you do that to all of them. Right, so we've done all ours now, and you can press them now. Press them open. Here's all the bits, save them, because we could do some with them later. Put them in your little bags. So I'm going to press these and come back. There they go, all pressed. And this is what you need to do. Just put them going round in a, but then you need to put them together as two. Obviously I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and they need to go that way. Now again, please note that you don't want to cut your point off. So if you right size together, if you have to, they should be the same length. Do a scant quarter so you don't chop your tip off. Just check that I've done what I've said, and I've still got my point just there, look. And these want to go up, so let's finger press them up and do the same with the others. So you've got pairs. Now you have to decide which colours you want where. So if I have that one there, I've not got my greens together. That's aqua, but it's greeny. That one goes that way. That one goes that way. So that's how mine are. Just follow it round. And then obviously you do them two together, and then join them in the middle. So I've now pressed them, tidied up the back seams where they wanted to go. And that's how they've ended up. Just check that you've got your alignment right. Round that way, and then put them two together. Now you should have one seam going that way, the bottom seam going the other way, and sew them together. Again, this is a scant 1/4 of an inch, so you can keep as much of your points as possible. Make sure you're nesting in the centre. And that's what you should have. That's pretty good. That's how we started off. Now I've just got to press the seam, and I think this is one way you can actually open that and make that little 4 patch just in the centre there. So we've got to make this as 10.5 unfinished, and it's coming up at 8 1/4 and 8 3/8. Yep, it doesn't really matter. So what we need to do is put borders on, just like we have this one. So if we put a couple of inches either side, then once we put our ruler on top to cut it out, then we can get it to there. But we need plenty. I don't like putting my ruler on and then I'm pull like some of them do at the side just to make things fit. That's my block. Put plenty on the outside, ruler on top, and then cut it out to the size we need. Please, when you remember that you've still got to be careful of these points. So again, do a scant 1/4 inch just to make sure. do opposite sides, then we'll iron it. So I've still got my points, so that's good. Choose the longest. I want short ones for this one. That's the shorter one. Right sides together. Make sure your seams are aligned the right way. So press them open and then make them flush by cutting at the side. So once you've pressed, cut the ends off. You can save these bigger bits. And then put the other two sides on. So obviously you've got two shorter ones and two longer ones to cut out. So you've now finished with your sewing machine. And now's the time. You don't have to cut any more off there because you're going to do it with the ruler now. But press those seams open. So it's 10.5 inches we're after, and to do that we need a large. Now I'm going to have to do mine so it's backwards. That's it. Half of 10.5 is 5 1/4. So you see that line there where the join and that line there when the join. You want to put 5 1/4 in that centre. So 5 1/4. And then I've got to work this out. One. I can't do it this way. Hang on, just bear with me. Yep, there. I've got one there and one there. Should be able to do it now. So I've got a 5 1/4 going down that centre line there, all the way down 5 1/4, and then I need to measure 5 1/4 going that way and meet dead in the centre just there where they join in the middle. 1 2 3 4 5 1/4. So that's the quarter point. Move it up. And then I've got a line going that way, which I need to make sure that my quarter mark's on all the way across. And then my 5 1/4 is on that line, which it's not, so move over. 5 1/4 is now all on that line. And then 1 2 3 4 5 1/4 is on that line, so therefore they meet there in the middle. 5 1/4 down, 5 1/4, and going straight on that line. And there's a line going, and my 1/4 inch mark is going on that line. So I know now. I like my weight. It helps. It's a third hand. I can cut two sides, and with the help of that weight it's not going to move. Now I've got two sides. All I've got to do is put on 10 1/2. So 10 1/2, 10 1/2, So I'll go put 10.5 across that back bottom line there, 10.5 down that one there, 10.5 across that one, and I know that's 10.5 going across that one. Oops. And that's a 10.5 unfinished block. There you go. That's Tim's, that's mine. So that's the 2 blocks at 10.5, that's the finished size. Tim's and mine, one light, one dark. And we just got the card trick left to go, but we'll do that another time. Thank you for joining me. Hit the like and subscribe button and you'll be notified each time I put a video up. Thank you.